Now let us solve a couple of examples based on the basic definitions of trigonometric functions. In this question we have to find all trigonometric functions of the angle 5 pi by 6. Now remember one convention: when the unit of the angle is not mentioned, it has to be taken as radians only by default, and we are seeing the pi term in the angle, so therefore it has to be considered as angle in radians only. So now let us first see what is this angle 5 pi by 6, just to have an idea where it comes. So 5 pi by 6 is nothing but 5 pi by 6 into 180 upon pi degrees, because in the beginning we are comfortable with degree measure, so cancelling pi and 6 will cancel 180 with 30, that will give us 150 degrees. So clearly we have 5 pi by 6 in second quadrant, isn't it? So it's like you can remember 5 pi by 6, or you can look at 5 pi by 6 as 5 times pi by 6, and we know that pi by 6 is 30 degrees, so therefore it is 1 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, then 90 degrees is 3 pi by 6, which is pi by 2, then here it is 4 pi by 6, and finally here we get 5 pi by 6. So that's a simple way to remember. Now coming at the sine ratio, that is sine of 5 pi by 6 equal to, now we see sine is nothing but the y coordinate of this particular angle. The yellow colored angle is 5 pi by 6. So its sine ratio, which is nothing but y coordinate, isn't it same as the y coordinate of the original angle, that is pi by 6 in the first quadrant, right, which is nothing but 30 degrees. And we know that sine of 30 degrees is nothing but 1 by 2, so therefore the same will be the value of sine of 5 pi by 6 also. So clearly sine of 5 pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Now if we consider cos of 5 pi by 6, if you see, cos is nothing but the x coordinate, which is same in length but opposite in sign as that of the pi by 6. So therefore since cos of pi by 6, which is cos 30 degrees, is root 3 by 2, so therefore here cos 5 pi by 6 will be minus of root 3 by 2. And since now we have got sine and cos, the rest of the calculations are straightforward. We just use the sine and cos to derive all the remaining. So sine upon cos is tan, therefore on dividing we will get 1 upon minus root 3, so that we can write as minus 1 upon root 3. Cot is the reciprocal, so therefore cot of 5 pi by 6 is nothing but minus of root 3. Then sec of 5 pi by 6 is the reciprocal of cos, so that is nothing but minus 2 upon root 3. And lastly cosec of 5 pi by 6 is the reciprocal of its sine, which is nothing but 2. So that's how we can find out the trigonometric functions of angle, which is a multiple of any standard angle whose ratios we are already aware of. Okay, here is the next question in which we have to find sine theta if 6 sine square theta minus 11 sine theta plus 4 equal to 0. So if you observe the equation carefully, it is nothing but a quadratic equation in sine theta, isn't it? So we go ahead and solve it as if we are solving a quadratic equation. So therefore 6 sine square theta, the middle term is minus 11, which has to be the sum, and the product has to be 6 into 4, that is 24. So the product is 24 and sum is minus 11. That means the two numbers are clearly minus 8 and minus 3. So we write that as minus 8 sine theta minus 3 sine theta plus 4 equal to 0. So from the first two we take 2 sine theta common, and we have 3 sine theta minus 4. And from the second other two terms we take just minus sign common, and in the bracket we write once again 3 sine theta minus 4 equal to 0. that gives us 3 sin theta minus 4 into 2 sin theta minus 1 equal to 0. And equating each factor to 0 and solving, we get sin theta is equal to either 4 by 3 or 1 by 2. But we know that 4 by 3 cannot be the valid value of sine, because sine can never be more than 1 or less than minus 1. So therefore clearly 4 by 3 is an invalid value, and 1 by 2 is of course the valid possible value of sine of some angle. So therefore the answer is 1 by 2.